Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment, and we might have an Isaiah Wilson problem, and I actually have a bit of a scoop when it comes to this story. And it is a story. Okay, so last night, I'm getting dinner and drinks with some friends in Midtown Nashville. Personally, I had a couple of drinks, right? And I had a sober friend drive me back to his place to watch Celtics and Raptors. Okay? Similar to Isaiah Wilson, I had a sober friend drive me back. While driving back, we're driving on Charlotte Avenue at 9 p.m. And the arrest says it happened at 11:30, which is interesting. So it took a while for the arrest to actually happen. At 9 p.m., we see 4 cop cars at this intersection of 25th Avenue North and Charlotte Avenue. As we pass by, I see a large black man sitting on the curb with a woman near him as well, being interrogated by the police. I also see a Dodge Challenger, I couldn't see exactly what it was, but absolutely totaled perpendicular to the concrete wall. And looking at the intersection, there was no way that should have happened. No way, no reason, no how. So I'm passing by and I'm like, what a couple of clowns. What were these baboons doing? Okay, because there was no reason for him to spin out and hit this concrete wall unless if he's doing something ridiculous. I pay it no mind. Wake up this morning. I hear that Isaiah Wilson was arrested last night for a DUI. It doesn't click yet. We haven't had the warrant come out yet, and we haven't had the details come out yet. So I say, okay. I think back to the incident with Isaiah Wilson 3 weeks ago, which I did not talk about on this channel. But in case you don't know, Isaiah Wilson was caught at a off-campus TSU, Tennessee State University, party. Apparently, while he was, seeing the police approach, he considered hopping off of the second floor balcony. That way he wouldn't get caught. I don't know how that information came out. Someone is snitching for real in his friend group or something, but apparently that's what came out. Horrible headline. Horrible that he's partying during a pandemic. Horrible. But my excuse at the time from then and a little bit now. He was born in 1999. He's 21 years old. He turned 21 in February. He's young. He needs to learn. This is a great time for him to learn a mistake. Yes, horrible during a pandemic that he is partying. Okay? Especially considering the fact that one of his fellow rookies, Darrington Evans, is really scared about coronavirus and really scared about his family and whatnot. And I want to say he even had like a family member that he might have lost. Don't quote me on that, but I remember reading though that Darrington Evans has been super cautious of COVID and just being a part of this football team. You should be too. But he's young. He just came to Nashville. Maybe he's making new friends, figuring out what are good friends, bad friends, whatever. It's hard to be the 21-year-old and you just have all these older to your football players. You're trying to integrate yourself socially. I'm not excusing it. It made sense. He can learn his lesson. We'll move on. It's fine. Okay? It was fine. They dealt with it. They fined him whatever they fined him, $100,000, $200,000. It was okay, though, to me at the time. Now, DUI news came out this morning. Boom. I'm thinking Kenny Britt. I'm thinking Pac-Man Jones. I'm thinking Vince Young. I'm thinking DGB all over again. Here we go. We have an issue with a young Tennessee Titan. Either a first-round pick or a second-round pick Tennessee Titan. I don't know why we have this problem, but it's a problem that we have. I used to blame it on Jeff Fisher, but with DGB and now this, I guess it's a Tennessee Titan thing. But I also say, okay, let's read the details. So we blew a .107 and a .113. Now, here's the thing, people. I am not a scientist. I can only know what I read, okay, and what I've heard. So a .08 is the legal limit. That is about 3 drinks, okay, in like the span of an hour, I want to say, too. I think that's the rule. Isaiah Wilson is 6'6", 350. I'm going to bargain that it takes him a lot more to get to .08 than it takes us. Okay, I weigh 165 pounds. I'm pretty sure I get drunker faster than Isaiah Wilson. I'm pretty sure my blood alcohol content, because it's the same amount of alcohol, he has way more blood, right? At least double, okay? I'm pretty sure we're talking at least double-digit drinks here, people. At least. I mean, at the very least, 8. 8 at the very least. I mean, 350 pounds, 6'6"? Yeah, that's what I think we're talking. Okay? Problematic. But, I don't know. Maybe he was almost blacked out. Maybe he was blacked out and he just got behind a car. He shouldn't have done it and he just slammed into the concrete wall. That's what I'm thinking. Problematic. Bad. Can't do it. But I, personally, and I think a lot of us in our lives, know people that have gotten DUIs, shouldn't do it, should not drink and drive, put people's lives at risk, horrible, but have rehabilitated themselves, have been able to be well-functioning members of society and never get behind the wheel drunk again in their lives. And to me, have been redeemed. Now, if that's your moral dilemma and you're just like, nope, drunk driving, canceled, I can't do it, I'm 100% understanding of that. You get one time and then you can redeem yourself. To me, and you don't have to agree with that morally, that's just a me thing because I've seen it done again and again and again and again. Too often. But I've seen it a lot of times to where, okay, I buy into that. Just me personally. So I also say he's 21. It's okay. Then the warrant came out. And then it clicked. And as you see there, the second paragraph, you can ignore the first. But Mr. Wilson was traveling outbound on Charlotte Avenue at a high rate of speed. A witness stated a vehicle later identified as Mr. Wilson's vehicle was doing donuts in the intersection of 25th Avenue North, Charlotte Avenue. Mr. Wilson continued this action until he lost control of his vehicle, striking the concrete wall on the outbound side of Charlotte Avenue. Mr. Wilson said that he was the driver of the vehicle, okay, which means that there was probably someone else in the vehicle. And he was having car problems, blah, 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 blah. He smelled of alcohol. His eyes were watery, yada, yada, yada. I'll let you read. And then it clicked. Oh, my goodness. I actually saw the aftermath of Isaiah Wilson's accident. Those clowns that I saw included Isaiah Wilson. I could not believe it at the time. And let me tell you, okay, we have an Isaiah Wilson problem. Because, like I said last night, objectively, before I knew it was Isaiah Wilson, what the hell? How the hell did these people get into this accident? How the hell do you crash? And if you people live in Nashville, you know that intersection. That is right where I want to say the TriStar Medical Center is. Like, it's a little like overpass, kind of. I think at that point. Or it's like maybe just before the overpass. No reason. And Charlotte Avenue, if you Tennesseans, you Nashvilleans know this, it's such a popular road. That's how you go from downtown Nashville to West Nashville or vice versa. Everyone's using that road. I mean, if you have to make that, commute. But it's a very popular road. And this was 9 p.m. I know the rest says 11:30. I passed it at 9 p.m. So who is drunk at 8:45, 8:30? 8. It could have been 8. I don't know. We showed up. There were already 4 cops there. Who is drunk at 8:30-ish doing donuts on Charlotte Avenue? A clown. Okay, and look, I'm not here to pass judgment, but I'm passing judgment because that's clown foolery. That's tomfoolery. That's whatever. It's moronic behavior. It's bad. I mean, it's really, really, really bad. And now we have an Isaiah Wilson problem. I mean, and this is also in addition to him being placed on the coronavirus reserve list last Sunday. Just now, 6 days ago, 5 days before his DUI, he got put on the list. If I'm put on the list, what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be quarantining because either you have coronavirus or you've been exposed to someone that has coronavirus. Why are you doing anything? Problem. And I don't know anything about his time in Athens, Georgia and whatnot. But when I connected those dots, I'm like, okay, no, it's a character problem. And we've been down this road before. Kenny Britt, Vince Young, Pac-Man Jones, DGB. Once they're a clown they will always be. And look, I hope, okay, because I don't want to trash the guy, okay? Because, I don't know, I want to have good standing with the Tennessee Titans. I know one Tennessee Titan, and he's not going to like the fact that I made this video. But he's a nice guy. It'll be all right. Great guy, actually. Can't say who he is. But, man, I mean, this is just, it's bad. You know, it's bad. And this is a first-round pick, man. And the team came out, and I wish I had the statement prepared, but I wasn't able to get it in time. But they said that they're already considering, like, almost releasing the guy. That's what it intimated. But they said, you know, we're considering, you know, strong action, whatever. It sounds like they're already considering releasing him. If he was a third-round pick or worse, he's released. He's gone. Forget about it. Because he's a first-round pick, I think he stays. I think this is strike 2, but I think if strike 3 comes, he's gone. And I'm already, honestly, with the fact that I've already heard, like, in terms of his play style, that he really is, like, behind in terms of, you know, his development, I'm already not even including him in my long-term plans. You know, just me as a fan. As a fan. I'm not talking about as a team. They can do whatever they want. But I'm personally saying I wouldn't be surprised if Isaiah Wilson never starts a game as a Tennessee Titan as a right tackle. Honestly. Honestly, at this point. That's honestly what I feel. I mean, we'll see. You could put me on the record for that, honestly. That's just what I feel. This is too much clown behavior. First round pick. So he's going to have a hell of a leash. I mean, we've seen with the Justin Blackmons, you know, the leash that he's had, Josh Gordon. Does he have that sort of talent, though, to excuse this type of behavior? No. Not from what I've seen. We'll see. And look, if Isaiah Wilson hears this, if he gets this video, he's probably not even watching it at this point. Or like anyone else that thinks I'm being too harsh. Look, oh my God, I hope for you, kid. Like, I wish the best for you, man. I'm not trying to kick you when you're down, because I'm sure everyone from your mama to your daddy to your grandpappy to your grandmama to me, okay, is trashing you today, okay? I'm sure that's happening, so I'm not trying to pile on a young kid. He's 21 years old. He can be rehabilitated. I hope he's rehabilitated. And if he is, I will say, man, what a redemption arc. You're a beast now, and I will not hold this against you. Some people will. I personally won't, because I think a one-time incident, man, I think you can be rehabilitated. That's me. You can be redeemed. I hope you're redeemed. But for right now, it's a problem. And I hope that this problem gets resolved. Because if not, we just lost a first-round pick. Until next time, this has been MJ. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hopefully liking, commenting, subscribing. Let me know your thoughts on this incident down below. Am I being too harsh? But because I have the personal story to tell there, I think I'm not. Until next time, this has been MJ, Sports Fan Entertainment. I'm out. See you all later.